If you're a taller guy like me, you already know. Jeep seats are not exactly built for comfort, especially on long trips. I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall, 250 pounds, and after a few hours behind the wheel, my knees are smashed against the dash and the shifter. But this small change made a huge difference. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Desert Does It seat jackers in a Jeep JL or Gladiator, walk you through the tools that you need, and share how my experience has been over the past 2 years with on and off-road use. But most importantly, I'm going to show you how much legroom these really add for bigger drivers just like me. Welcome to Path to Rome. When I'm out on really long road trips, on and off-road, comfort really matters. You're not just bouncing around for 20 minutes. You're in that seat for hours. And if your knees are crammed up against the dash and the shifter the whole time, it pretty much ruins the experience. I picked these up because, honestly, they were affordable, the install was simple, and really, I wasn't even sure if I would like them. The other bracket kits out there that really change the whole position of your seat cost almost double. They require a lot more effort. So I figured if these didn't work, I could just return them and then maybe go a different route. But it seemed like a good starting point. But 2 years later, let me tell you, I've never looked back. So the reason I finally made this change, a while back, I took a trip that really pushed me over the edge. I had 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday, I jumped in the Jeep and I drove 8 hours, wheeled hard for 12 hours on Saturday, got a few hours of sleep that night, woke up the next morning and drove 8 hours all the way back home. And really, by the end of that drive, I was stiff, I was sore, and honestly, I was kind of frustrated with how crammed I felt in the Jeep the whole time. And the trip really made it clear to me I needed to do something about this. I love this Jeep, but I needed to make it fit me better. The reality is, Jeep seats were not built for tall people, and these tiny brackets completely change how you sit behind the wheel. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you exactly what that difference looks like. First off, let's take a look at what tools you need to do this simple little install. So here's all the tools that I used to actually get this installed. I have a ratchet, a T50 socket. This is needed for the factory bolts. I have a 8mm Allen socket or a hex socket, and that's used for the bolts that come in the hardware kit. And then it's good to have a box cutter handy in case you need to trim your carpet. I will note that if you are doing this in a Gladiator, you do need to purchase an E12 eTorque socket, which, as you can see here, I have in my Amazon storefront. If you need to pick up, just check out the links. Now, let's take a look at this very simple install that maybe takes from about 10 to 20 minutes. First, you want to loosen up the rear seat bolts. Do not remove them, just loosen them up. Then, head up to the front seat bolts. Go ahead and remove those, tip the seat back, slide the seat jacker into place. Now, you may need to trim the carpet here a little bit, but line everything up with the factory seat brackets, make sure you're going to be happy where it sits, and then go ahead and install the longer provided hardware with some blue Loctite. Then, go ahead and lower the seat back down onto the blocks, install the shorter included hardware with some blue Loctite, and boom, you're done. What I love is there's no cutting, no drilling, no permanent modifications, other than maybe a little bit to your carpet. And really, it took me maybe 10, 20 minutes to do this. It was very simple. Now, what you've all been waiting for, the real payoff. Here is the before and after. For the install, my knees were right here, jammed up against the dash and the shifter. But now, I've got a couple extra inches of space, and this slight tilt back in the seat makes it way more comfortable, supporting my legs and my lower back, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate this on long rides. Look, I've run these through deserts, snow, rocks, trails, daily driving, and they're still really solid. No creaks, no weird shifting, nothing I had to retighten. They're totally solid. So if you're tall or you just want a better seat angle, this is one of those under the radar modifications that make a huge difference. And if you're on the fence between this and more complex seat bracket systems, I'd say start here and see if it solves your problems. Now look, I bought these with my own money a couple years ago, long before I even started this channel. This is not a paid promotion. I do have an affiliate link in the description if you want to check them out. And really, if you do, I do get a small commission, and it helps my channel grow and keeps providing good reviews and great off-road content. And just so you know it, Desert Does It makes a few different versions depending on your inseam or how tall you are and what you may want to try out. Now the ones that I have are the shorty seat jackers based on what they guided me with my inseam, which is 34. And I was kind of on the fence, but I was like, you know what, let me start here. I don't want to overdo it and, you know, maybe be uncomfortable. So I did these, and it's a 3/4 of an inch spacer, and it's great. For people with longer legs, they do have another seat jacker that's a little bit thicker, 1.25 inches. Maybe that's a better fit for you based on your size. And then they do have seat slammers for really tall people. I was a little hesitant to do this because it was a whole bracket change and there's a whole lot more modifications and not the path I wanted to go down, especially when I looked at the other style brackets, and that really wasn't what I wanted to do either. But honestly, like even being a little taller, a lot of my height's in my legs, so it works out for me. I don't have a super long torso and my head still doesn't hit the speakers when I'm in there. So look, I dropped a link down low. Head over to their website if you want to check these out. They have more descriptions on their website. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions. Like I said, very straightforward install. The parts themselves are very straightforward, but feel free to leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've had experience with these or even the other brackets. I think it's great to talk about these things because reality is I didn't try the other brackets, so I don't really know what they compare to, but I'm totally happy with what I have. So if this helped you out, hit the like button and subscribe to Path to Rome. I've got a lot of things about Jeep mods, gear reviews, and amazing off-road content that we go on great adventures and do a lot of exploration, so check those out. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead and check out the affiliate links below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you are into more off-road content, check out this next video here, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.